Alright, so this is the SpWz Wizard, game number 34 in the streak. We are really coming up on that world record. DRVM, SpWz, get to play a troll next. Not too many games left. This is one of the weakest combos remaining, insofar as it starts at 9 hit points, and that's a problem. And Felid, that'll be a problem too. And of course, the secret Spriggan Enchanter at the end will be quite a problem. But this particular guy should be okay, provided my entry vault doesn't screw me over too bad. And this is a pretty rough entry vault. But hopefully, I mean, it's not necessarily guaranteed that it's going to bone me. I just have a couple doors, and it could make a lot of noise when I open them, and it's just going to be a bad time if that happens, if there's a lot of stuff around. But and yeah, of course, I could take one step and get shafted, but hopefully that doesn't happen either. So there's nothing to do really except for make sure we're training fighting for, as doesn't he put it, priest insurance, and then we're just gonna like open up one of these doors. But which door? Which door should we open? No, you can't get shafted without opening a door because there's no tiles to reveal rogue shenanigans. But anyway, like one of these is going to lead right up to the staircase, and I think it's the one on the left, but I'm not sure. Let's just open up. Okay. We have a column to dance around. That's good. We have a rat. Hunger is none on Magic Dart, so we can use that to our heart's content. So I'm curious exactly when I'm going to get any hit points on this guy from training fighting, and this I have not tested. But we'll find out. This is fine. Goblin couldn't have caught up with us. We are very fast, and we have things to dance around now, so I'm feeling very confident. Without getting shafted, it's going to be very hard for this character to die. Pick up stones. We have a 2 stack of potions as well. We have a pearl ring. Whoa. Playing a little fast here. It's okay, we'll back off. Nice. I don't feel amazing about not gaining spell power on my Magic Dart, but at the same time, the fighting's just more important. We can walk away as much as we want. Oh, we've already gotten 1 hit point. That's good. We have an amulet, we have another potion, so ring and amulet. We're not going to try those on because I'm not crazy, but could be helpful later. Okay, we can replace this club with a dagger. We're level 2 now. Awesome. So here's the question is, do we memorize all this stuff? And I think the answer is yes, although really only Call Imp is the only one that matters. Weirdly enough, even slow could be helpful. Blink, less so on a Spriggan, since I can just walk away. Slow is kind of a weird choice. But at the same time, as soon as I level up, I can afford one of these 2 guys. So I think I'm going to memorize all of it, because there are reasons I would want to cast slow. Now, none of those are hungerless. So I think we're going to wait until fighting gives us 1 more hit point. And then we'll start training spellcasting just to get that stuff hungerless, because I mean the game hasn't given me more rations yet, and it might not. That's an actual thing you have to be worried about on a Spriggan. No joke. So 14 hit points. When we get to 15, I have starved to death on a Spriggan. Yeah, it can happen, man. We got to 15. Alright. Spellcasting it is. I want these things to be hungerless. Wow, a jackal. We're faster than jackals, though. I think. Like 99% sure. Spriggans are very, very fast. There's not much that can catch me, that is true. We have a very busy D1, and I'm extremely happy about this. I'm even happy to see the jackals, since they showed up at a time where I can lure them and not have to worry about getting surrounded. Uh-oh. Hold the phone, dude. They ambushed me. This is actually really bad. Dang. There's a dart slug over there. It came in from behind. I should have lured this stuff back, man. That's a problem. We have to think about this now. I think I call an imp. I mean, they haven't become aware of me. This can only do 3 damage. This can do 5, and the dart slug can do 8. I just need them not to be in my damn way. We could try to just like walk by them, but that's dumb. This was bad play that led me here. Dang. Just think about this. I could save my mana and blink, like go to the top left and then blink through them. But then they could surround me, and if the blink fails, then that's very bad. I think we do something like that. We walk up. Okay, that guy's walking away. Alright, we'll be fine. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, good. Just simple positioning. Shouldn't have let that happen, though. Jackal is faster than a gecko. They're very fast. Get intelligence. Almost hungerless. We're level 3 now, so let's, Meph Cloud and Conjure Flame are both amazing, but we're going to get Meph Cloud first. By the way, we can almost guaranteed, or actually we can guaranteed survive a single priest now. And that's great. Yeah, Alf, you can go a stunningly long time without finding heal wounds, curing, any of that stuff. Okay, he just hit me for a lot of damage, so we're going to bail and get all our hit points back. Trying to stay in positions where I can run off if need be. STG, I mean, if you're trying to get the if you're trying to get the apocalypse run, I mean, that probably will wreck the server, so I can't advise that. I tried to do that once, and they accused me of DDoSing the server. Not that I was doing that, but technically it was lagging the server, even though that was not my intent. Okay, let's go down. Let's use some of these scrolls. Remove curse, alright. Identify. Let's ID some potions. Resistance. Actually, no, we're gonna identify the 2-stack. Ambrosia, alright. Curing, cool. Wear the ring, +2 protection, that helps. Didn't set the stupidly high turn count limit, that's true. I wanted to win on the last possible moment. Which server are you doing it on, STG? Huh. That's surprising. That's not breaking. Okay, I have to go to a different staircase now, because I could be surrounded by jackals. More jackals, damn. If this is a problem, I'll back up. Actually, you know what, let's just pull him up, it's fine. Forget the imp. By the way, Call Imp is hungerless, and so is every other level 2 spell. But I think I'm going to keep training spellcasting because I want my level 3 spells to be hungerless as well, and I want to be able to cast Conjure Flame. Scratched Ring. It's pro magic. We don't need that, but, you know, even on a Spriggan, that's kind of nice in the early game, so I'll take it. Can't even use javelins. That's a trident. I'll take that. Well, we can kill worms using all of our mana. It can be done. Really uneventful D1, D2 so far. Alright. Got Conjure Flame. Still only have these, well, it's 3 rations now. I guess I should probably train some of this stuff. It's very low success rate. Conjuration's fire. Fire to 1. Whether it takes hunger or not. We want to be able to cast it. Hey, that's an adder. Spriggan casts slow on a worm, it casts slouch, you die. Alright, how do we kill this? We call imps. I don't mind losing experience. Never mind, we can just dart him to death. I didn't think that would work out on account of my low spell power, but I guess it did. Alright, we have Curing now and Resistance and Ambrosia. I think I want to identify one of these amulets. It's Gourmand, of course. A total waste. But it could have been Reflect. Yeah, we are faster than adders, just like a little bit. Are we faster than bees? I don't think we're faster than bees. Maybe I could type 2 E's instead of 1. Yeah, they're speed 20, they're totally faster than us. Centaurs, I think, are almost as fast as us. Bro. There we go. Just realized there's a net on the ground. I should have grabbed that a long time ago. You already know all available spells. Yeah, I do. How's that Conjure Flame coming along? 24%. Take air to 1 as well. And summonings to 1. Let's take all this stuff to 1. No spellbook till layer 6, so that would be unfortunate. But of course I'll have the power of Wu Jian on my side. JK, JK. D9 Temple. Well, this works. There were 2 adders on this floor. Just don't have the mana to take them out. There we go. If only Wu didn't scale things back for Spriggans, he might actually be usable on someone. I mean, I don't know. Wu's just bad. I don't think people are going to be able to convince me otherwise. Artagas made a pretty good argument for him. I forget what it was, but I remember it was good. But even so, I mean, like, I guess I do have a polearm. You can do fancy things with polearms with Wu Jian, but it's a wizard. Why would I subject myself? Why would I subject myself to Wu Jian on a wizard? Whoa, okay. Up we go. Hey, Redim Null. That's a non-comedy option. You guys want to see a Redim Null game? Invocations is 0 on a Spriggan. That's not terrible. Hey, Artagas, how you doing? I was just talking about you. We found D2 Wu Jian on this guy. Do your red abilities chew through food? That's a good question. I think they actually do. Damn. Hear me bashing WJC. Sorry. Do you guys think I stick around here? Because I don't think I do. I think I go up, and then I go to the 3rd staircase. That's the safest play. Well, the big problem with that is, I mean, I don't know. I'm like 99% sure that it does take food. It's unfortunate because if it takes food to just make basic zombies, that's where the real problem is, you know? But I don't know for sure if that's the case or not. Also, I am messing up. Let's use a 2-stack. It's amnesia. We don't need to forget anything yet. Should I use this 2-stack of Inky Potions? I think I'm going to wait in case it's mutation. Could be very bad. Okay, let's use Identify on the amulet. It's an Amulet of Faith. Wow. Wow, you guys. Amulet of Faith on Redim Null might be really good, even if I can't, even if I'm not allowed to use Animate. But yeah, man, I seem to... I thought that was the case, that it used a good deal of food. Gosh, what a shame. Amulet of Faith on D3 and Redim Null. But on a species that really makes you not want to go Redim Null. Will I regret not going red? Well, with a Faith Amulet, it's a pretty sad thing. Other gods we can actually spam abilities on with Faith exist. What would I even want? What would I even want with Faith? I mean, honestly, Gozag is the ideal here, and Faith doesn't work on him. So I probably shouldn't get too... Honestly, I shouldn't let myself get caught up in like, well, I found Faith, so I have to use him. I mean, yeah, HOSk is amazing with Faith, but do I really want to go HOSk on this character? No. Trog, oh, okay. As I train like 7 spell schools at once. Let me get right on the Trog play. We could go Sif Muna. That's a real thing. And Faith would be pretty decent on that. Okay, I have an MR plus ring and I'm a Spriggan, but I'm not immune to slow or confuse or whatever from this thing. Sif would be okay, yeah. I'm shouting. Well, I wanted them to protect me from the wizard. What's this now? Wow. A D3 ghost with vampiric draining. We're not opening that up. Well, more the pain is the worry since you can hit me at range. Unironically, Mimalex. This guy has a Wand of Enslave. He can try to confuse my... Whoa, hold on. Holy crap, okay, I didn't know that. Do you guys see what just happened there? Enslave actually works on allies, it doesn't confuse them. They just become hostile. Yes, he did. Well, we get 5 charges. Free experience now for a forest summon, so it doesn't count. Take evocations to 5, that's almost free with that +3 aptitude. Yeah, they confuse you, but I guess they just steal your buddies. Sorry, you're a herbivore. What? What? Grammar much? You're a herbivore. Oh wait, this is Australian English and they pronounce it herbivore. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, I gotta find an altar, Artagus. Oh good, it's Zom. I'll just go Faith with Zom. Yeah, we found red, but the thing is that like we're a Spriggan and that's gonna chew through our food if we try to go Redum Null. Essential Zom. Well, you see, Zom is essential in a Spriggan because you walk backwards, you kite everything. No, it is a little frustrating having found having found that altar and a Faith Amulet, because it's like it would be optimal on literally any other character, but it's just sort of questionable to go Redum Null. We're gonna go up, go back down. Whoa, okay, we're gonna go up. Would have been nice to know that that staircase was like that. Oh, I see Artagus. Yeah, no, he showed up on D3. Pull this dude up. Yeah, that was no joke. No priest at least, but Could have been bad. This is the one I want. Okay, here's the wizard. We are faster than him. Nice. Imps take care of most problems like that in the early game. There's going to be one more wizard. Oh, a book. This could inform where this character's going. White imp carry. Yeah, white imps are perhaps the best imps because of their throw frost ability. Yeah, the shadow imp, the black imp is not bad. He's our poise, and he's well, I guess they're all our poise. But I mean, pain is not bad. He doesn't need to actually hit things, you know. He just needs to bust through their MR. Ow. Got him, okay. He has a dagger of pain. Interesting. Real interesting. What was in that book? There's some necromancy in that book. Huh. This is confusing touch as well. Damn. I think we might have to go and become a necromancer. Not that I would ever train necromancy just for pain, but if we find Kiku, well, faith isn't that good on Kiku, but confusing touch, man, that's really good. We have to memorize all that crap. Confusing touch, we take it. Skellington, we take it. The problem is, like, I can just, like, keep kiting things and magic darting them with my meager skills here. And just keep training spellcasting. And it will work. So I have to wonder if I shouldn't just keep doing that. At least until these level 3 spells are hungerless. Wow, you guys. Should I take this Fated Altar? With our Faith Amulet? What do you think? Would we die instantly? Would we die instantly if we got Trog? I mean, the thing is that even with Trog, we would immediately have Berserk available, right? No, I'm not doing that on a streak. That's insane. That would be absolutely wild, though, if we got Kiku or Sifmuna or Gozag, even. If you get Zom, so what? Or Trog. See, Zom is another reason that's a problem. How much damage do you suppose this ghost can do to me with pain? Could the potion possibly be worth it? Probably not. Let's identify some things. Hold on a minute. What kind of potion is this? It's inky. Do we have an inky potion? We actually do. Okay, it's mutation. I don't care. What do I want to identify? Scrolls or potions? I want scrolls for Telly. We found Telly. No, I still want scrolls for Blink. We found random uselessness. Poison Vapor actually is really good. I'm not surprised you're using it to great effect, NGMat. There's a wand in here. I don't want to die to these tomahawks, so I'm going to let these imps fight it out with these dudes. I will pick up the tomahawks. That's a half-decent throwing weapon. Wand of Descent, wow. That's really good. And we've even been training a little bit of evokes. Okay, hold on, that's Rue. Faith with Rue is really good. Guys, this is a gold dragon scale that I just found. Should we wear it? Should we be a gold dragon scale Spriggan? I wonder if I can cast spells in it, you guys, with my 3 strength. Oh my lord! Look at my evasion! Look at my evasion right now! I gotta take a screenshot of this. Three strength op. That is hilarious. No, I don't think we're gonna be using GDS today. Cast Crystal Spear and hits you on a different floor. It's just how bad my evasion is, man. KoCj, use GDS. Well, we're probably going to be a Rue guy. We're at least going to see what our first sacks are really fast on account of this Faith Ami. Okay, we can be 2-shotted, we cannot be 1-shotted. So we're just going to let the imps handle this situation. Ouch. Okay, he could 2-shot me. Actually, could I have died there, I wonder? I don't think so. We're going to close the door. That was pretty lame. He got a really hard hit on us. From 26 hit points to 14 hit points. Do the math, that's 12. Couldn't have died. Random energies only on monster movement. But when I walked away, he was still in range. Probably shouldn't be auto-exploring, but if I end up next to him, I can just cast Meph Cloud, and it'll probably work. Here he is. I am also moving at 0.6 aughts. Oh shit, he can see me from there. Alright, what I'm doing is far too dangerous. But boy is he getting some really good luck. I should descent him. What am I doing? We're going to descent him at deep range. Just run this way. Should be behind me. I can't imagine he took the other path. No, Alf, I don't think that happened. Okay. We need to find this priest. I do not want to come upstairs and have him be next to me, you know? Okay, you hear a shout. Uh-oh, that's really bad. Oh, that's really bad. He came right around the corner. I think we have to go like this. We need to get him at full range. This is good. There we go. Now we descent, and we actually kill him. Good. I just didn't want to risk the descent not working, you know. Hunger's still down to 1 pip, but not eliminated. D2 Water Moccasin, D4 Hornets. Oh god. How horrifying. Still no sacrifice, but probably soon. Remember, we're wearing Faith. So we're going to fire available. Okay, so that's RF plus, if need be. I see we've got an ogre. Now, he does a good 37 damage, so we actually cannot fight him safely except at range. So we're going to try a different staircase. Centaur. I am tempted to wear the GD, the gold dragon scale, against this centaur, and then use my wands. You know, honestly, I have to wonder if I trained necromancy. And wore this dagger of pain, would it be better to wear the GDS and just swing on things? Yeah, 0 EV really is killer. The problem is that this asshole can tag me for a solid 19 damage. Actually, he might be able to one-shot me because I think they can shoot twice. You see, they're fast. But if I had the GDS on, he could not one-shot me because of guaranteed damage reduction. So I don't know, it's hard to say. We could just meth cloud this dude and it would probably work, but I mean, I don't trust that. Or if we could get in melee with him, that'd be great. Could like walk away and cast some imps and like shout for him, then trade places with the imp, or even like meth cloud on top of my imp. That'd be okay. Yeah, man, that's a fair point. The hell do I do then? Guess we could just skip him. We could skip this whole floor. That's kind of lame. Getting to the point where we should be able to handle a simple centaur. I mean, in all likelihood, if I disintegrated him, it would work. Yeah, we could cast slow, but that's only 40% chance to succeed. Okay, I think we descent this dude. Train more fighting. That's a legitimate option. I'm so obsessed with trying to get these damn things hungerless, it's probably a little too much considering I've got 7 rations now. Yeah, we will train some more fighting, but that doesn't help me immediately. Meth Cloud's dumb in this position, I'll say that much. Because, as you can see, it ends right here, so it might not even hit him. What do we have on potions? Curing. Okay, hold on. I'm going to back off. I'm going to read ID. This 2-stack, it's flight. If we had Ligma, I'd be pretty safe. If we had heal wounds, I would feel okay. I don't know, man. I think we just avoid this dude. We could have stood around the corner, doesn't he? But see flame to force him into melee. Yeah, it's an option. But I mean, no matter which way I play it, if I'm in melee with him, he can still kill me in like 2 turns if he gets lucky. You know, 10 damage per hit, 2 hits per turn potentially. I don't want to do that. Yeah. And then we don't actually know. I think he could have a melee weapon. Well, actually, no, I guess he can't. I'm going to wear this falchion. For free riposts, although we just found a Dagger of Venom orc. Hey, Irie. Easy one this time? I don't know if I'd say that. Okay, we have this Dagger of Venom. That's actually pretty good. This run is actually proving kind of difficult, Irie, because I could get pizzoned at any moment by a centaur or a couple of priests or really anything. 30 hit points is not a lot to have on D5. Yeah, he could have picked up a melee weapon while wandering. Oh god, he's gone. I'm going to the wrong place. I don't want to go back to where he was hanging out. Killing him with poison. There we go. That was a little risky. I probably shouldn't have let myself get in melee with him. And here we are. Here we are at the Centaur town. Not really much better off than we were a second ago. I guess with curing, I'm pretty unlikely to eat it in melee with him. D4 orc sorcerers. What I could do is like this nonsense. Oh, there's no corpse. There he is. Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to shout. He's going to come. And even if he gets like a quick attack, you know, he shows up here and shoots, there's a chance it hits my imp instead. Sometimes they move and swing at the same time. And then in melee, we just descent his ass. I wish we had P-Vapor, that'd be amazing. But we don't. Don't need to use Conjure Flame. Okay. Step. Descent. Descent. And he dies on the second descent. He resisted the first. That was absolutely worth the investment. Leo says it's lying to call him bad at crawl on the basis of him not having any wins. What? That's lying? But why? I think that the way you demonstrate that you're good at things is you do them, right? So I don't think it's out of line to suggest that he cannot win if he has not won. Yeah, he has no wins, and yet he's constantly theory crafting like he's a genius. Nice. The white imp is really carrying with that that ice attack. Oh god. We got Sigmund. 5% confuse. Throw flame. We could pop on Ring of Fire. I guess I could just like descent this dude though. I probably should. We're just gonna do that. Give us a bunch of free experience. There we go. 3 charges. Kind of wasteful, but look how much experience we got. Gained a level. gained many hit points. Gonna take fighting all the way to 5, I think. We just really need hit points now. Still have 1 charge of Descent. I would like to have more, but that was Sigmund. I don't think that was a bad use of resources. And we still have a Enslave Wand, so not bad. What I'm really surprised about is the fact that we have not found we haven't been offered a sacrifice yet. Okay, I screwed up here pretty bad. I tried to stab this and then I wandered off into a dumb part of the hallway, so why don't we have to use Conjure Flame. I think, or just Meth Cloud him here. Damn, dude. Okay, we'll just put a Conjure Flame up, I guess. It didn't work. Holy shit. Okay, this is bad. We have Curing, but it's still quite bad. I have a net. What did you make, Irie? It's like I forgot that Meth Cloud, the Confuse, isn't as good as it used to be. There we go. Okay, we're safe. Nice. Alright, we screwed up bad. We wasted a net, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, no, I use Blender VSE a lot, Irie. There's a video editor built into it. I haven't used the 3D modeler in a very long time, the thing it's actually built for, but you'd be surprised. The video editor is actually quite good. Okay, time to meme these dudes the way you're supposed to. Meth Cloud, Flames. Wait, this is annoying because this guy could jump behind me like so. So we want to stay in a spot where that's not exactly possible. Okay, bro. PG-13 only. Dude, I want to take down that knoll. That's pretty good. We officially have a Venom Trident. Rogue Shenanigans, no. Now we finally know the comment that's going to get this stream banned. Or really more likely your account. Got our net back. Dude, seriously, think about this Venom Trident. This is amazing, because now I can do the old, you know, the trick, the casual Conjure Flame trick, although I need to get that Hungerless first, perhaps. Now we have a path to easily finish Lair, I think. I guess Spiny Frogs are still a little awkward. Oh, we have imps. Hey, there's a sewer. There's a hat. Ring of Protection. Cursed -5 Ring of Protection. Okay. Poison Fire Cheese. Yeah, it's good stuff. We have magic mapping? No, we don't. Oh, hell yeah. On to paralysis. 11 charges. We actually have 13 now. Damn. Scroll of blinking. This is looking good. Very distant. Hey, fellas. Nice. I don't care too much about reaching the drain. I'd like to, but sewer might own this guy anyway. Never mind, here it is. Rue believes you are ready for a new sacrifice. I gotta say, I'm not real enthused or enthusiastic about playing a Rue, playing a Rue Spriggan. However, sacking durability sacrifices my armor skill, which doesn't really matter anyway. So I mean, we'll just do that, and I can still, to be honest, I can still swap off Rue and not care. That means we're dropping our GDS. Hey, we have an aura now. That's really good. But we very well might still swap to Gozag. Sacking armor is absolutely meaningless on this character. Free piety. The game doesn't seem to realize that, but oh well. Time to swap out to Wu. Wow, look at this. Look at this Garbo. It's an ambush. I think I burned it in Slave here, perhaps. Most of the stuff is weak, but even the worm could cause me problems. On the other hand, if I can just kill this guy. Okay, there we go. Used a couple charges of Enslave, kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Probably didn't need to do that, but I better safe than sorry, you know. 7.2 Alf. Is this the grinder sewer? It might be. Okay, hungerless, nice. I think we're going to get fire, air, and conjurations up to 2. And poison up to 2 as well. There's probably a frog in here. Maybe not. I guess that's the whole thing. Wait a minute, do I need to drink a flying? I do, to see the true ending. Yeah, there's totally a grinder sewer, doesn't he? Although that might not exist. You know, I guess that might not exist in Modern Crawl. Haha, bog standard, bog mummy. Just oozes. And worms. I could have sworn Perky could spawn in here. Oh crap, Steam can own me. Yeah, I know he's a sewer spawn, but I think he specifically can spawn in this one. I don't think he can spawn in all of them, but maybe he can. Anyway, we have an identify. Let's identify this 4-stack. It's dgen, fine. I was hoping it was heal wounds, but that's okay. Well, now doesn't he? Sometimes Pergy spawns outside the sewer. Like right outside of it. Hapleoclana, Nemelex, Hokawaru, Sewer Kraken. I think that was real. I seem to recall something like that. No, we're not going Nemelex. We already sacked armor. The only thing I'm going to swap off of Rue for at this point is maybe Gozag. Not that sacking armor matters, but we got that aura now is the thing. Sewer Merfolk Avatar Siren, yeah. He's a sickly avatar, but an avatar nonetheless. Oh man, we've totally got this online. It's wonderful. There's the temple. Alright, so there's Gozag. I think this is a good place to leave off the stream, to be honest. I have some food waiting for me. And then I can just decide in between sessions if I'm going to actually go for Gozag or not. But, I mean, I very well might stick with Rue. It's kind of hard to say. I wonder if he will pick Gozag. It's tempting. We'd have to live with this no armor for the rest of the game, but the chances of me going off of robes is pretty damn low. And I'll probably end up in like staff form or something anyway, so whatever. With that said, I do hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm going to go get myself some food and celebrate my victory of game number 33. And then perhaps next time we will either win or get some progress on this one, game number 34. But until then, I am signing out.
Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.